So how did that come about? The first Foo Fighters record. I mean, this is a huge band.
It was huge. The whole Foo Fighters connection happened through Sound City.
Right.
I was at Sound City on a day. It was actually a day off, and I was there getting my paycheck.
Yeah.
And pretty much the exact same time, Dave comes walking through the front door, says hey to Siobhan, and is like, hey, I need to record a song, like right now for a movie soundtrack. Like pulled the bus up to the front door, like, like, hey, we got all our shit. We need to record a song like right now. I hope the room's open.
Wow.
And it was, and I was there on my day off.
And guess who ended up doing it?
And guess who ended up doing it?
Wow.
You know, and I wasn't the producer on it. I know I wasn't the producer. I just engineered it. I don't remember. I think it might have been just Dave. But we kind of hit it off and became friends. And, you know, he's from the South. I'm from the South.
Oh, I didn't know. Where's he from?
He's from Virginia.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
A couple of Southern boys out in L.A.
Yeah.
Trying to make it happen. You know, and this is before the Foo Fighters were huge, you know. Yeah. So we kind of hit it off, you know, and then I didn't hear from him or see him again for a couple of years.
Oh, wow.
You know, we kind of ran into each other again and, you know, kind of hung out a few times. And then I didn't hear from him again for a while. And then just haphazardly, I was at Mates one day doing some stuff, and Dave was at Mates. And we ran into each other and kind of reconnected. And hey, how you doing? How you been?
You have a resume now.
Yeah, I had started doing more stuff.
Sure.
And I had just done the Super Drag record that I was telling you about. Was kind of starting to do really well. And I just done a record with Danzig.
Oh wow.
And I had done the Dogwood album. So you know, because he was asking me how I was doing and what I was up to, and I told him, and he was immediately kind of like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, we're gonna make our next record soon, and we're gonna make it in my house in Virginia." I remember him saying he was having a hard time finding, you know, a big producer guy who would be willing to go to Virginia and live in a basement for 2 months.
And you thought, you know how much experience I have recording sound in houses?
I remember telling him, dude, a house, I'm down, I'm in. I love houses. Let's go. And I think when my reaction was like, okay, he was kind of like, great. And when it was kind of finally decided that I was going to go to Virginia, you know, and work with the Foo Fighters on this new album, you know, and after Dave, you know, told me that I had to call his manager and convince him why I was the guy. And I had to call...
Is that what he told you?
Oh, yeah.
Convince him you're the guy.
And I had to call the band's A&R guy at RCA Records and convince him why I was the guy to make this record. Wow. And I called both of them. And I guess I don't remember what I said, but I guess it worked because I was in Virginia.